to do 3 different phrases, just doing them on my own, and then I'll do them again slower and talk through what I've been working on. I've been mixing around doing improv and then doing like these exercises, or some exercises at the bar behind me. So I've been playing around with a few different things to feel the material, but these are like my 3 main phrases. Phrase 2. Okay, those are the 3 phrases. Now I'll do them slower, walking through kind of what I've been working on. So the main thing I've been trying to focus on is yielding into the floor, because I have a really hard time fully relaxing my body, especially with the current way my back has been situated. I have some compression in my spine, so I've been really trying to lengthen. So the first exercise is very focused on relaxing the pelvis into the floor and feeling the opposition. I'm out of breath. And feeling the yield of each hip into the floor. And while pushing up, I'm really focusing on lengthening the spine underneath and feeling the perineum body through to my feet and trying to feel the connection there. And this is to try to feel from head to tail and the connection here, because when I first had the injury, I could feel pain when I would pull my head up. So now I'm trying to feel different ways of doing that in a controlled setting that is not painful. So that's kind of the main deal with this exercise. With the radiations, I'm really trying to focus on coming from my sternum and from my center, then leaning with the back, which is what I used to do just with the head. So I'm really trying to focus on coming from the center. So that's kind of the main focus of the first exercise. The second exercise, I'm working more with opposition. So feeling, first of all, the strength and stability from my perineum body to my feet, and then feeling the opposition through the twist in the spine, and through my arms, especially with coming forward and over with the head rolls. And then I'm really trying to feel when I come down here. This used to be painful too, so I'm really trying to lengthen from the spine here and focus on really finding places I can push and feel stable in order to like reach. Sometimes I'll play with different improvisation here. So that's kind of all of these exercises. I will play with different improvisations as we've been going throughout the week to focus on different specific things, but these are kind of like the general like basics I've been really focusing on throughout the term so far. And then with like reaching through here, I'm really trying to, instead of like reaching just with the arms, because that's kind of how I used to just think about reaches, which just the big limbs, feeling like, yes, like the legs are pushing, but feeling a push and stability from my pelvic bowl coming forward here and on the side, so I can really jump here or really give it a push with my full body and not just reaching or with my neck. Like the last exercise, that was really for me to, I played a lot. I have a yoga ball here with bouncing on the ball and standing up and playing with different levels of turnout in terms of finding the buoyancy in my plie, because I have a really hard time like at the bar. I can force it and it's fine, but it's really not good for me and I'm twisting my knees a lot. So I've been trying to focus on, yes, feeling like open and stable, but that opening coming from the center of my body and not just from my knees and my ankles, where it I think used to come from, or where it comes from when I'm not thinking actively about it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about here, and really feeling the reach of the full body, not just specific sections, because like for me, a lot of times when I'm improving, I'll initiate from different specific places in the body, and I'm not thinking about the whole like center line. So that was really a big deal for me here, was feeling like the full center line of my body and taking that like into the faster part, so I can do it with like a little bit more ease, I think, because before, like when I was doing these faster ones here, it definitely was like I was falling a lot, especially when we started talking about feeling the buoyancy in the plie, because I really just couldn't feel it. And now I've been trying to, once I think about like yielding through the pelvis here, I wish we had partners, because I have a much easier time when we work with partners and feeling this stuff, but like dropping, so I can move my upper body without everything else tilting or feeling unstable. So that's kind of where I've been going with everything. A lot of times I will also make up some bar combinations, focusing on like just feeling like certain things, focusing on the pelvis, or not forcing my turnout, like trying to do bar like here instead of here. And in my improvisations, I've been working on a lot of yielding, like I'll start on the floor and I'll yield, focusing on where I can push and reach more centrally than I think with the limbs, and then working on like the buoyancy of the plie into like big reaches. So those are also some other exercises I've been making up on my own. So yeah, thank you.